You're listening to Morning Bull with Bonley Johnson, Bonzobitburg, and Little T
Karen.
right here
Karen.
on WBAM Radio. Rock on.
Karens around the world unite. Good morning, WBAM Radio. Good morning, Bonzo.
Good morning.
Morning, Puddin'.
Good morning.
How's everybody? Big happy VD Day. Valentine's Day.
BD Day, yep.
VD Day. Spread the love, baby.
Yes.
Love is temporary, but herpes are forever. So just remember that. When you feel like nobody loves you, at least you have that. They can't take that away from you. Ever. Yes. Everybody in chat who's listening, both of you, quit using the tag-alls. Those are for me. God damn it. I'll be the Karen this week. I'll let everybody know. What is your opinion on this? Should we just put it in public? Or pull the offenders off to the side and quietly tell them behind the scenes?
I would put it in public and make it an announcement.
With the tag all. That's the ironic part, right? Here, let's do it.
Hold on.
I'm going to do it right now.
Go ahead.
At all. Please.
Do
Watch this. Don't use the at all tag to tag at all. Seriously, though, it's for show announcements only.
And other announcements.
Show announcements.
Yes.
And other
so he can be the Karen
radio
today.
biz.
Why not make it public? You called me a Karen in public.
Sincerely.
Right.
Karen.
There. Karen.
Then you make it funny and then people won't be offended.
You don't have to worry about me doing that.
No. We have to worry about you understanding what the tag all even means.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you going
you
to
did tell me, but
are you going to put that as an announcement or no?
Yes, Karen, I will. Here we go. There we go. Announce. I'm going to change my name in the chat to Karen.
Oh, boy.
Karen Lee Johnson.
Karen Lee Johnson. That's great.
My mom's texting me this morning already.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. Well, she made cinnamon buns, and I didn't have any yet, but Pat ate one. He said it's too much cinnamon and too much nutmeg. So how do I respond to her with that? Because I didn't try.
So is everybody in your house a Karen?
No.
Does your daughter complain about stuff that other people make for her too?
she's the biggest Karen.
Please don't make me free cinnamon buns.
She goes, how are they? I didn't have any yet. Then she'll go, why not? Watch this. Guaranteed.
Because Pat said they were disgusting.
No, I'm 50 years old, and she's a pain in the ass yet to me. I can't stand it. I'm like, Mom, I'm 50. She doesn't need to be still raising me.
What is the difference? Because I don't know. Maybe this is just PA lingo, and I'm just missing out on it here. But what's the difference between?
I would milk that shit. Hey, Mom, my laundry needs done.
Yeah, no shit, right?
No. She's nagging. It's nagging.
Well, if someone's going to do my laundry, they can nag.
She ain't going to do my fucking laundry.
Well, you're not playing the game right.
Yeah, you're not.
Play the game. Mom,
I'm so overwhelmed I can't get my laundry done. My dishes are piling up.
The grandbaby's over and dishes are piling up and my back hurts. Please come do my laundry. No, actually, if you ask, then it's bad. So you have to say something like, I wish I was rich so I could afford to pay somebody to do my laundry.
This is what I get from my mom. Okay,
morning,
this was a couple of days ago. She texted me, I'm not going to tell you my street name or what I live. She goes, what's going on on such drive. 1 block up from you, 3 cop cars. I say, how the hell am I supposed to know? She goes, well, that's a first. Like, what the, like she thinks I know
Everybody
everything
knows
what
where
goes
you
on
live.
in the development. They do not.
Yeah, they do. It's the house with the big gold pillars and the purple curtains
Yeah, okay.
and the flashing lights and the big pole in the front yard.
And then the day
Brown
before,
chicken, brown cow.
hold on. Oh wait, this was this was the Super Bowl. The text the next morning because she's a Chiefs fan, right?
Oh, how the hell that
Yeah,
happened?
she goes, at least my team was in the Super Bowl. Where are your teams? Laughing out loud. I'm like, she's such an asshole when it comes to that shit. She's a sore loser.
Tell her they didn't have enough money to pay the refs to get them there.
I didn't respond.
They spent all their money on players.
I kept my mouth shut on that one because I would have went off the wall with her.
Patrick Mahomes wasn't, or Dak Prescott wasn't dating Taylor Swift.
Oh, God.
If he was. Maybe he can date Lady Gaga and they'll go to the Super Bowl next year.
There you go.
I'm calling it now. Whoever dates the most popular celebrity goes to the Super Bowl. The NFL is brilliant. So I had a question for you there. Puddin'.
Okay.
What's the difference between a cinnamon bun and a cinnamon roll?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I know they're different here, but I just don't know if they're different there.
I don't know. Does one have that cream cheese crap on it? I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
So is that
What are you
cinnamon-
eating? You called them cinnamon buns. What do they look like?
I'll show you because my mom sent a picture over.
There you go. I want to see if they're the same as cinnamon rolls or if they're, because to me a bun is different. Cinnamon buns are different than cinnamon rolls.
The bun is like glazed
without
and
the cream
the
cheese
cinnamon
icing.
roll. Yeah, the cinnamon rolls rolled with a icing over the top of
Right.
it.
That's what I think, but I want to see.
See, she didn't spoil
That's a
just
cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
She didn't spoil just me and Pat. She spoiled
They look delicious.
2 other households.
No, yeah. That looks like a mix between them both, but I would call those cinnamon rolls.
But
Yeah, I
See
think
how
she
they're
just put the-
flatter?
I think she just put the icing on top of it while it was still a little warm, and they melted the icing.
Yeah, but look how flat they are. Cinnamon rolls are usually thicker. Cinnamon buns are the
Well, it's
flat
hard
rolled
to
out.
see how thick they are because you can't see the pan. Looks like it might be pretty thick if the pan was.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now that I look at a different angle, those are definitely cinnamon rolls. And I don't care how much nutmeg's in them. I would eat one. I mean, to a point, obviously, if there's like a gallon of nutmeg in there, it might be a little off-putting.
Well, nutmeg gives me a headache.
Does it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe I'll try it after we get done here. I
Not
don't know.
that kind of nutmeg.
Oh,
You
we're
know
talking
what?
about the liquid spice.
Yeah.
Hi, Meg. Here's my nut. I got a headache. Stay away from me with that. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, those look good.
My mom is the baker. She just made for the Super Bowl. She made chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. Peanut butter icing. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I like chocolate cake with peanut butter icing. I like anything pretty much with peanut butter icing.
But she brings all this. We call it schleck. She brings all this sweet stuff over to the house. I'm trying to stay off the sweet stuff, and every week she's bringing something over for us.
You know, we're worried about having that Australian word of the day. We should have a Pennsylvania word of the day.
Schleck.
Because I'm thinking this sounds like a foreign language.
Schleck is junk food snack.
I want to put some
you know?
schleck on my cinnamon buns.
Yes.
With extra
Schleck.
nutmeg.
But yeah, so she didn't
Jeez.
respond back to me yet.
I'm a schleckaholic.
Schlecka. I like schleck.
Yeah, so what is your favorite schleck? Like, what's the go-to?
I couldn't narrow it down to one.
As in, like the sweet stuff, not like the snacky.
Yeah, I couldn't narrow it down to
All
one.
of it.
Like if I was
All
gonna,
of it?
are you mean like a dessert, or are you talking about like a?
Yeah, like a dessert.
So if it's dessert,
I couldn't even answer that question.
There's a lot. I like peanut butter cream pie, of course. That's really good. I'm kind of a fan of cookies. I can't think of a
I'd
cookie I don't
I'd
like.
say in
Oatmeal
general-
raisin, I still eat them, but I wouldn't ask for oatmeal raisin. Oatmeal
In
chocolate
general,
chip.
I'd like donuts pretty much.
Yeah.
Donuts.
Donuts are good. They're
I
all
like it.
anything that's baked. I can't. There's only like a few things I don't really care for, and I can't even think of those right now off the top of my head. So you'd have to offer me everything, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll pass on that one. But
My
probably
go-to
not.
is the chocolate peanut butter.
The chocolate cake. Yeah.
Yes, and
That's
then
pretty good.
if after that, then it's chocolate milk and cookies. You gotta dunk the cookies in chocolate.
That seems
milk.
like a lot of sweet. The
Well,
chocolate milk
that's-
with
I don't
cookies,
drink caffeine in the morning though. That's what I do. I get the sugar high in the morning.
yeah. See, the cup of coffee with the cinnamon rolls makes sense to me because they balances out the bitter and sweet. I don't drink
Right.
coffee. I think it's terrible.
I don't like coffee neither.
I think it's the urine of Satan, personally. But that's just my opinion. Just my opinion. I was a truck
Used to
driver for
drink it.
years, never drank coffee. Never understood it. Tastes awful. Just
I drink
awful.
it.
But when I was a kid, I would dunk my cookies in my mom's coffee. So I get that. And I can still do that. I can still do the Oreos in a coffee. For some reason, that makes it acceptable. But it still tastes bitter to me. But it's like a balance thing. But chocolate milk, I think that would be too much for me. It would be too sweet. If that's possible.
I understand it because it's too sweet for me, but that's what gives my
Well, let's
the
narrow
kick in the
it-
morning.
Let's narrow it down then. What we know your favorite cake now. What is your favorite pie?
Pumpkin or shoe fly?
Now, when you met Pumpkin, was she dancing at the time or no?
No.
What about Cinnamon? Was she still dancing? Favorite pie.
I like
No.
shoe fly though.
Shoe fly pie. All right. I'm not sure what that is. I know I've heard the term.
It's a molasses crumb formed pie.
I don't know if I've ever had it.
So you can have
don't
like a
think I've
wet
ever
bottom.
had it.
I like the wet bottoms. They have a lot of
Well, I heard that
molasses
about
on the
you.
bottom.
You
Must be one of them weirdo state
Ask-
pies.
It's Pennsylvania. It's Pennsylvania.
That's what I said.
Dutch
Weirdo
pies.
state pies.
Weirdo state.
Yeah, I'll show you. Shoe fly. You know why they called it a shoe fly pie?
Probably because it
The
attracted
flies,
flies.
yeah.
Because it
for
tastes
sure.
like
Well, yeah.
shit.
Well, during
Shit attracts flies too.
they would take the pies and put them on the windowsill with the windows open to cool them off, and the flies would come and they go shoe fly shoe.
We all have weird shit. The other day, I admitted that I eat peanut butter and bologna. So, and Bonzo puts milk on his
my
cake.
pie. Yeah, I do.
That's
I
weird.
put. That's the way I was raised.
I know, but it's weird.
Yeah, I don't know how that got started, but
Your favorite pie, then?
nobody knows what it is. My grandma made it, but it's called milk pie.
Yeah, there you go. It's probably just pie with milk on it. Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks like mincemeat pie.
That's
want-
not mincemeat.
That's what it looks like.
What's
It's not.
inside of it?
Molasses.
It's all oh god, that's
That'd be sweet
disgusting.
as fuck.
It's
But if she
not,
can
though.
eat, if she can eat chocolate chip cookies with chocolate milk, she can eat fucking straight sugar pie.
So milk pie is pretty much like sugar pie.
Yeah.
It's milk, sugar, cinnamon, and butter, and you bake it. It turns into. It's not really a custard, but kind of like a custard.
It just thickens a little bit.
Yeah, it thickens, and it's my fave. I mean, I was raised on it, man. That's all she made.
Peanut butter
Cool.
cream pie would be my favorite.
I like
like it.
blueberry. I like a lot of pies, but that's probably my
Yeah, me
favorite
too.
because
Me
I
too.
don't get it anymore.
A good Dutch apple pie with a big scoop of vanilla ice cream on top is pretty good. That's pretty hard to beat, but Not my favorite. Just top 2 or 3. Cake. I don't know, man, because sometimes I'm in the mood for chocolate cake and I love chocolate cake, and sometimes I'm in the mood for white cake and I love white cake. I even like that red shit, that cherryish kind of stuff, you know.
Mhm.
I like that sometimes. But it has to have cream cheese icing. I'll eat any icing on a cake, but cream cheese is the bomb diggity. Love cream cheese icing.
Liddy's cake.
They
Anything.
have regular sugar icing, but their
Yeah.
cake's good. And like I said, I'll eat any icing on it as long as it's good. I mean, I can't think of anyone in particular that I've had was bad. But German chocolate cake, I like that with that crazy nutty icing, whatever the hell it is.
Ain't that coconut?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's coconut in that.
Yeah, I always say I don't like coconut. Then I eat all that shit that has coconut on it. So apparently I like coconut.
I can't stand coconut.
Because I fucking love snowballs, man.
That's
Yeah.
coconut.
I fucking love
Yeah.
snowballs. I'm not a big marshmallow fan either, but together.
Yeah, I don't like the marshmallow.
Together, it just seems to trip my trigger.
Now, does the snowball have a chocolate cake in the middle?
Yeah.
Or is it,
Mhm.
yeah. I couldn't remember.
Yeah. I'm sure they
Doesn't
have
one-
other variations.
They have like, isn't there one that's white and then one that's pink?
Yeah, but the inside's the same.
Yeah, the inside's same.
Yeah, and they taste, there's no difference.
Okay.
It's coloring and that's it. They taste exactly the same. But they both have chocolate with white icing inside, like a ho-ho kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when I was a kid, man, I loved those mallow cups. And now I
Mm.
don't like them at all.
Those have coconut in them too,
Yeah.
I think.
Well, yeah, if
In
you're
the
gonna-
cream. I think
it's like
maybe not.
marshmallow cream.
One of them has one of the
Yeah. I know what
the
you're
company
talking
that
about.
makes that
Yeah,
has
you're right.
one that has
Yeah.
coconut.
Where the hell are you going?
I'm trying to get comfortable. Why?
Because you look like you're getting up, walking away.
No, I didn't go. No, I'm
Our
not going
fans in
anywhere.
chat don't have the advantage of having the video. We use Zoom to do the show, so we.
I thought we went on YouTube, didn't work out or what?
Yeah, I just decided not to.
Okay.
We were going to, and it I think it's fucking pain in the ass to get it to work right.
He just doesn't want to show his appearance in the morning.
That too. I'm wearing a pink shirt with green shorts. I don't want to. I don't want everybody to see that shit. There was other issues, privacy and things like that. I was just, I just thought it better if we just didn't. We kept it radio-ish. Leave some mystery. Now, all 3 of our listeners are going to wonder what I look like in green shorts with a pink shirt. And I can tell you, it's amazing. So what's your favorite cookie then? If since we're going down the hierarchy of desserts.
Favorite cookie.
Well, you
My
said
mom
you like
makes
cookies
these-
and chocolate.
Yeah,
milk,
my
so-
mom makes. Well, this is another Pennsylvania thing, I guess. AP cake cookies.
Never heard of it.
Oh. Okay. How do I put this? It's
What is it? AP? Like
Yeah,
letters?
like
AP
all
cake?
like all it's like an all bake, all purpose flour kind of deal, and then it has cinnamon. My kid, cinnamon on the top. It's actually a dunking cookie, so it's a cookie that you have to dunk.
I'm kind of out
Yes.
on the cinnamon stuff. It's okay.
It's brown sugar, basically brown sugar on top.
That sounds like a
One of those.
snickerdoodle.
Let me see if I can. I don't think I have a picture.
I'm weird about my cookies. I like them really thin and chewy, which is hard to do because usually when they get thin, they get crisp.
Mhm.
But I like my chocolate chip cookies and my peanut butter cookies thin and chewy.
I don't think I have a picture of one of them.
Well, call your
I'm
mom then.
looking.
Call
No,
her
I'm
live
not
on
calling.
the air. Put her on
I'm not
speakerphone.
calling my mom. No, I don't want to deal with her today. Sorry.
She's like, Tisha, did you shit your pants again today? I know you were having problems. Mom's always
God.
out, everybody.
She drives me crazy at times, but I don't have a picture of it. But let's see if they have it on the internet. Probably not. They have AB cake recipe, but let's do cookies because that's different. Cookies.
Oh, there's cookies and cake.
Yeah, there's a cookie. Yes, there's a
What
cookie
you
and
described to
there's
me
cake.
sound like a snickerdoodle kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me too.
But everybody's got different names for everything.
Yeah, I don't have a picture of it. It's a Pennsylvania thing. Pennsylvania Dutch. So
What Polish desserts are there? Do you Poles have desserts? Specific
Glazed sausage.
glazed sausage.
I don't know the names of them. My parents eat that stuff. No.
I don't know.
I don't know what
I had Polish food the other day. When you come down, maybe we'll take you to that Polish place. But if you eat it all the time, you're probably not gonna want it.
what do they have? Like, what's their specialty?
I don't know. It's like some kind of
Sausage.
schnitzel, spetzel looking stuff. Yeah. They
Oh,
got
see that stuff I don't
like pork.
I don't
breaded pork sandwiches. They had sausage, of course, kibasi's,
kabasi, yeah.
and taters, all that kind of stuff. Cabbage rolls. But
That's galumki.
It's in the market.
That's not cabbage roll. It's called galumkis.
Well, whatever they call them over there. It's a fucking cabbage roll. It didn't look like a regular cabbage roll. But it was. I mean, it was basically the same thing. But it was big and it wasn't a roll. It was shaped like a mound. You could tell they just left the shape of the cabbage right off the head. But yeah, I don't know that it's in the market, the West Market in Columbus.
All right.
And it's just this huge warehouse that has all these different ethnic foods. All these people serving all those different kind of foods. Like we always get banh as these Vietnamese beef sandwiches. Oh my, so fucking good.
Me and my wife were just there a few months back.
It's pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
All the different foods you can get there. That Polish place is fairly
I couldn't
new.
decide on what to get.
Well, that's the problem. You walk around for a fucking half hour looking at stuff, and then you got to wait in line once you decide. It takes forever to get food, but it's worth it. But Barkley's brother goes there all the time, and then they bring a shit back. So
There's one that I tried though. When we went to the Allentown farmers market to get the apple sauerkraut, there was a Polish stand aside of us, and so we got the kielbasa there. I didn't like it. The one I told you about the wedding,
right?
Okay. Well, my mom said she got this dessert. Well, it wasn't dessert. It's kind of like a dessert, kind of like a donut, kind of. I'll show you a picture of it then. I don't know. It's hard to explain it, but it's called krishiki. That ain't too bad. I'll show you a picture of it. It kind of reminds you like a light, flaky dessert doughy with like powdered sugar. I'll show you. That was good.
Well, light and flaky, I like.
Yeah, it's called
doughy,
krishiki.
I don't care for, but...
Oh no, not send it in here.
Like a phyllo dough or something.
Because I like puff pastry. Anything with puff pastry, you can wrap it around it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Krishiki, yeah.
Yeah, I would eat that.
Yep. That stuff's good.
I'm down with anything.
I tried it.
Light.
So I had no clue.
We got some puff pastry at the house right now, so I'm fixing to get me some apple turnovers. They're good.
They are.
They are good. And it's not homemade. But everything's homemade inside, but she uses the Pepperidge Farms puff pastry. And I don't know, man. It's just really good. It's hard to beat. Then that homemade glazed icing over top of it.
I don't think I ever had an apple turnover.
It's good. You would like it.
I don't. I don't know because I'm picky when it comes to desserts that have like a fruity
Don't argue with
filling
me.
in the
You would like it.
inside.
Yeah.
I'm not arguing. I'm just telling you that if it has a fruit, like I don't like jelly or anything like in a donut or anything. I'm not like that. Ugh.
Yeah,
No.
this is not like that. It's
it
basically a pie.
Fresh apple?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically
I
like eating
do
a
like
pie, but
apple
it's
pie.
with puff pastry.
Oh,
The
okay.
puff pastry is the star of the show.
Okay.
I mean, the inside has to be right. If it ain't right, it ain't good. But the puff
Right.
pastry is definitely the hero of the day on that one.
Gotcha.
So did Pat get you anything for Valentine's Day, since that's what day it is?
Me and Patrick don't do anything for Valentine's Day.
Not even like your normal, making him wear a gimp suit and beating the shit out of him with a whip, that kind of stuff?
No.
Just another day.
It's just another day to us. Yes.
Could you imagine?
We did it 1 year.
His big ass in a gimp suit.
We'll be married 10 years this year and together 13. But we've known each other since grade school. But within the 10 years, the 13 years that we have been together, he bought me something for Valentine's Day once. And it was because he meant, from his heart. He was with his coworker. They were coming home from work, and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta get my wife something for Valentine's Day." So they went to I don't know if they went to a flower shop or they went to the grocery store. But anyways, so they got flowers, and Pat brought these flowers home for me. He's like, "Happy Valentine's Day," and I said, "Oh, thank you." Now I appreciate. He knows my theory. I appreciate him giving me the dozen red roses, but I prefer something that's going to last as a gift. You know what I'm saying? So it could be. It doesn't have to be jewelry. It could be something that he made himself. That's the stuff I like. But
Spoiled.
no, that's not spoiled. That's not being spoiled.
I don't.
You can't
want
say flowers unless you dry them out, which I did for our wedding. But that's
gesture that lasts, not the gift. The gesture.
shut the hell up.
It's the memory that the flowers bring.
I
That's what
still
I
have
got
that
Barkley.
memory.
I got her flowers.
I still have, but it's like, I'm not, first of all, I'm not a green thumb. Second of all, I can't, no.
You
I
just
can't
put them in
maintain
water.
flowers.
They last about a week, and then
I can't maintain that shit.
they last about a week, and then they die. She got she likes dahlias, so I scoured the internet for something different, and I found these things called chocolate dahlias, but they weren't brown at all. They were purplish, pinkish, dark red kind of thing. But she liked it. She was happy. They came from Bogota, Colombia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that when I ordered them. So I kept getting these emails, and I was like, what the fuck? Bogota. I ordered some cocaine. I didn't know it. Because when
you guys turn into zombies, we'll know where it came from.
Exactly. Patient zero. But yeah, I thought it was Miami. I thought they were coming out of Florida, but that must just been where the distributor is. So I kept getting these weird emails. I'm like, what the fuck? Bogota. I'd only ever heard that. Never really dealt with Bogota before. It's like two things that come out of Colombia, and that's cocaine and coffee. And I don't do either of them. They both probably have the same effect on me.
So what'd you get Dana?
We don't do Valentine's Day.
Okay. Same page, Jen.
What a bunch of old crabs you guys are. We don't do that.
We don't. We don't even.
We didn't even say it, acknowledge it this morning or anything.
Barkley had the baby dressed up in hearts and everything else.
That's different. That's you have a baby, and if I would have a baby, I'd do the same thing.
They're at work.
Plus, she's not old like us either, so
that's true.
But my mom still gives all the grandchildren, they get a Valentine's Day card and $5 in it. So they know what to expect from my mom.
What about the great grandchild?
Yep, he gets $5 as well.
No inflation. That's bullshit. But if he puts it away, maybe invested in the internet or the stock market,
Mm-hmm.
that $5 could go a long way by the time he's an adult.
Yeah, so the kids are expecting it.
Where's my $5?
If there wasn't a card for
Give me
Valentine's
my
Day
$2.
or any other holiday, they would be like, "What the hell's wrong with Mimi?" Yeah. So.
Nothing wrong with that. That's what grandparents are supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you raise your children properly, you get to spoil your grandchildren. If you don't raise your children properly, you end up raising your grandchildren. So beware, everybody.
Mm.
Beware. And by the way, my brother just canceled today, Bonzo. So
Oh, okay.
he says more daylight on Saturday. He just don't want to come. It's too fucking cold anyway. I don't want to.
Yeah, it is cold today.
But I may go down.
Oh yeah, it is, and it's windy as hell.
Yeah, here. It's always windy here, but when it's windy here, it's really windy. There's nothing around me. Like our house is the only wind block. Fucking this whole stretch of fucking road, and it just howls. Ooh, the wind comes rolling through. Yeah, that's bad. It was windy yesterday. I went out just for maybe 10 or 15 minutes, and I was done. I was like, it's too fucking cold. I never really recovered until I got in Bonzo's car last night, and then it was 200 degrees in there, and I started to feel better finally.
Hey, I asked you if you were hot.
I said I can take it. I didn't say I wasn't hot. Like I needed it because I had the chills and I couldn't get rid of them. You ever get that? You go outside and fucking you get the chill, and then it just doesn't want to go away.
Yep.
Yeah, that's how
I get that every day.
Yeah. It's cold. It must be cold out because it's cold down here today.
Well, yesterday I had the little man, so I didn't have time to do too much of anything yesterday because he's teething really, really bad. He's starting to get his back teeth in. So, anyways, when Pat came home, I said to him, I said, get your cardboard and everything ready because the recycling goes out for Friday. So I took the recycling out and I went and got my bath, and Pat's yelling. And I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on? He goes, Jesus Christ. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? He's like, the recycling can is all the way down the street. Now I got to go fucking out there and get it because that's how windy it was.
Yeah. Well,
and he goes, why? He's like, why did you put it out there so early? And I'm thinking, if I wouldn't have put it out there, then you would have been bitching if I would have told you to put it out there for Friday. So I stuck it out there. And I think he had to go out there twice to get the shit,
Yeah, it's like that
together.
reel I saw the other day. This woman on her own ring cam. She's like, I wish somebody would just turn the lights out when you leave. Quit leaving the lights on. This electric bill is expensive, And then it flashes forward, and it's at night. I can't even see to get my key in the door. Will somebody leave the light on for me? You just can't ever do anything right sometimes.
No, well, he's yelling. I'm trying to get my bath like in peace and quiet. I hear him out in the living room yelling. I'm like, oh God. And then I felt bad. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I shouldn't have done it because of it being that windy. But yeah, I'm trying to do him a favor so he doesn't have to do it Friday morning before he leaves for work. So I was trying to be nice, but
we went down to Cabela's last night. When we got home, my recycle can was completely upside down. It was in the same place it started out, but it's completely upside down. I was like, that's unusual. Because how our front door is. It's kind of got that U-shaped little corridor right there where you park.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wind just fucking gets in there, and it's like a tornado. Yeah.
Huh.
There's one on each side of that little breezeway thing, and both sides do it. They get in, and fucking wind just whips shit around.
But yeah, we had it. He said there's a tasty cake box floating around somewhere, and he goes, it's probably in the other development by now. He said I wasn't bothered chasing it.
Well, I mean, you look like a fool when you're chasing shit like that down the road. I've done it. You try to stomp on it to keep it from flying away.
Yeah.
Doesn't always work.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it. It's like,
what are you going to do? Sometimes it gets windy.
Right.
Shit happens.
That's right.
So I got ring cams down at the new garage, and we had these crackheads we bought the place from that were living there. That's what we called it, the crack garage. But anyway, the ring cam goes off and it said person at your garage. I'm like, what? So I opened it up and it's a UPS man. I'm like, I didn't have anything delivered there. It's like, it must be for the crackheads. So I go down. And it was one of those Cola Guard boxes.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I was fucking dying, man. I picked it up. I was like, whoa. I mean, it's new, so it didn't have anything in it, but still, just the thought of them shitting in a bucket in there in the crack house, then mailing it out. Well, there was like, there was an ambulance down there one night, and
Did you tell the UPS guy that it, or did you get down?
No, I didn't know what it was.
Oh,
They were in and gone. I went down like maybe a half hour later just to see what it was, because I have had stuff delivered there before that I didn't want to drive down or carry it down. So I was like, well, maybe I did, and I just forgot, because it's possible. But no, it was one of those Cola Card things. Somebody shitting in a butt. I mean, I hope they're not sick, seriously, but there was an ambulance down there one night, and I asked that guy what happened. And he said his girlfriend had diarrhea real bad, so they called 911.
are you serious?
Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Because first thing I thought was there's that little old lady that lives, well, she's not little, but there's that old lady that lives right next door to him. I thought maybe something happened to her. But no, it was at the crack house. She had diarrhea real bad. That's got to be some bad diarrhea. You call 911.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Because I'm like, how do you tell people that on the phone? What's going on? She just won't stop shitting. She's in there. I hear her screaming now. Yeah, they were.
Could be worse, though.
Yeah.
Well, what was that show? Like when they went into the ER, it was the most.
Oh, the sex sent me to the ER.
Yeah,
that one?
When that guy he stuck his penis in a hole in a hot tub.
Yeah.
And got stuck.
Sex sent me to the ER. There were some normal ones, like this couple was having sex in a tractor, and guy threw his back out, and they had to call an ambulance to get him out. There's some normal ones, but there's some wild ones too. People shoving stuff up their butt. And
my cousin used to work in the ER, and she said you wouldn't believe the shit we pulled out of people's asses.
Oh, I believe it. I've seen some of the extra. I don't know if it's a website or if it's YouTube, but there's a place you can go look at like colon X-rays. You see all the stuff, Matchbox cars and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I can't even. I couldn't do the whole medical field thing. I couldn't do that. I always wanted to be a vet when I was a kid. I had like 50 billion dreams. You know how I am. I'm a fucking daydreamer. But I thought, and as I got older, I was like, well, I don't think I could deal with sick animals or animals being hurt. I just wouldn't like that. And people medicine.
Plus, you got to go to fucking school for 20 years.
That's true. That's true. And you got to be smart. I'm none of those things. I don't have the time, money, or brains to do that kind of thing. So thank you for the people that do that. Our veterinarian, Natalie, is pretty awesome. So we're grateful.
Notch.
We're grateful for her. And that poor woman lives in a house trailer out right up the road because they don't make any money.
She's probably still paying for her school.
Well, she said, I asked her about it, she's like, she told me the story that she was embarrassed that she still lives in a house trailer after all these years. But she said it's only been like 5 or 6 years since she's had her degree paid off. And,
Wow.
she's got rent and insurance and all that other shit that she has to carry. And she's, she makes like 30, 40,000 a year.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I know what my vet bills are. I think we pay her that much, and fucking drugs and visits and all that with 4 dogs. Holy shit, man.
I'm sure insurance is crazy to be.
I'm sure it is. It's probably not as high as the people one, but I bet it's getting there.
No.
I bet it's getting there because people, I mean, people are crazy about their pets. They would sue over that just like they would sue over a loved one. So,
Right.
you know, the malpractice insurance probably is crazy high. I think there just needs to be a better vetting process. No pun intended. For these lawsuits. Because there's, I don't know, everybody sues for everything anymore. It's not as bad as it was in the 80s, though. In the 80s, they were giving people money left and right. These lawyers were just making money hand over fist before they fucking put a stop to that shit. You bump into somebody in traffic and whiplash. Here's $200,000.
Yeah, you can't sue down in Florida like you do anywhere else.
Florida is it's a wild state, man. They have a lot of great rules. They have a really good governor. But the fucking people there are they just seem like extra crazy for some reason. I don't know if it's just shit you read in the news or if it's because it's so nice that people are outside all the time and co-mingling with each other, or if they really are just a bunch of crazy people down there. But it just, I mean, there was that game, a Florida Man. You ever play that?
Mm-mm.
You go, you just go to Google and say, type in a Florida Man, hit enter, and see what all the stories that pop up. You could probably do it for Ohio too, but.
Oh, you did that with Pat. I think you did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the Pennsylvania Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not as many, not nearly as many in Pennsylvania, which is shocking. As crazy as those people are over there. They're all insane. Especially them eastern Pennsylvania people. Over in Yensburg, it ain't so bad, but over in Useville. Useville's the people so crazy.
We'll see what happens today because the Philadelphia Eagles parade is today.
The parade?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the rioting is over now.
Yeah,
all the drunks had their say. Now it's time for the
that-
normal people to come out and celebrate their team's Super Bowl win like they should.
No.
You know, waving and cheering like normal people, not getting drunk and tearing down fucking traffic lights and starting cars on fire. I know it's not.
That's
it's not.
awful.
I know it's not a Philadelphia thing. It's
not.
major sports in general. All the big cities, they end up doing that. That just grosses me out.
Sickening.
It is. It's just gross.
What's
I
the
don't
point of
understand.
it?
I think it's just people looking for a reason to fucking be destructive, and they're probably not. Most of those people that do that shit probably aren't even fans. They're just people who want to get drunk and tear shit up. They get bored. Let's go fuck some stuff up. I'm sure I've, gotten drunk and ripped bathroom doors off of bars before. I mean,
broke windows out.
Yeah, stuff like that. It could have happened. I don't remember.
I do.
but it could have happened. Yeah, me and alcohol, that's why I believe that I was part Indian. Because you always hear those stories about the firewater, the Indians going crazy on the firewater. That was me, man. When I got drunk, I was nuts. It was bad. I was Frank the Tank, that guy from old school. That was literally me. If I kept my clothes on all night, it was a miracle. If I didn't get in a fucking scuffle or do something stupid or break something, do donuts in my brother's yard because I know he likes keeping his yard real nice. Breaking his window out of his bedroom, stuff like that. Wild times. I know for my friends, I think it was her 50th birthday. Might have been her 45th birthday. But she was like, I just want to, she heard all the story. I just want to get drunk with you and have a good time. I'm like, you do not want to get drunk with me. I'm like, that's a terrible thing to ask for. She's like, just one time. We'll keep you safe. And what are we looking at? I got turned the share off so I can see it. There we go.
Let me see if I can get it. Fucking phones keeps.
Yeah, it keeps going on to the background. Local H, are they coming on tour?
Kings of what's that?
Oh
King-
yeah, the
Kings
King,
of-
King of Clubs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just got the announcement popped up on my phone.
Nice. But she finally convinced me to get drunk for her birthday. We had a band come over. They followed this band out of Columbus called the Cadaver Dogs. And we were friends with them because we went to all their shows and hung out with them. And, you know. So they came to my friend's house for her birthday. It was my other friend's house, but it was for our mutual friend's birthday party. And we broke out rum. And I'm like, if that's what you want for your birthday, that's what you're getting. And 6 o'clock the next morning when the cops showed up, because I was still howling at the moon, I fucking warned you. And the girl whose house it was, she was the only one that wasn't mad at me afterwards. She was like, you fucking told them. You warned them that this is how this is going to end up. And they wanted that anyway. And they got it. And then they're like, oh, God. There was...
I was there for a little bit, but I don't remember what happened.
Well, we had the karaoke thing out. We tried to set it up so they could play music, and it was me howling at the moon with a microphone until like I think it was about 6:30 in the morning when the cops were beating on the door. Go to bed.
Boy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And you know, I'm just one of those people who can't drink. 9 times out of 10, you know, it'll just be a peaceful, have a good evening. But that one time, shit goes south. And that night was on whiskey too, rum, so it went south quick. But I had fun. I don't know. Everybody else a bunch of pussies, but I had a good time. And that was the last time I was drunk. Last time I don't think I even had a beer since then. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Barclay buys us wine once in a while. I'll have a little.
There you go.
You froze up.
Is it going? It says your internet connection is unstable. I'm afraid that if I switch to my other internet,
We didn't hear anything.
still freezing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're good now.
Let me see here. See if I can fix this without losing anything.
Is it because of the wind?
It shouldn't. It probably is because we got that tower up on the hill. It could be rocking, and if it loses, breaks connection. Let's see, personal hotspot. All right, we may lose everything. We may have to
You
start
win.
over. Let's see what happens. Boom. Yep, everybody's frozen. All right, are we back?
Yeah.
There you
well,
are.
Yeah, I hear
It's
you.
still running.
Okay.
You froze there for about
Yeah.
3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it shouldn't freeze anymore. That should be the end of that. But we need to. One of you guys need to go and turn on the radio and see if we're still broadcasting.
I'll turn it on. Hold on.
Let's see here. Go back
Wouldn't
to
somebody
share.
post into
Maybe.
That's a loop. Hold on.
We may have to stop and start on the broadcast.
check?
Now, hold on. It sounds like the loop.
Was there music playing?
It's the loop. Yeah, there is music playing. Yeah, it's the loop.
All right. Okay, here we go.